Good evening, I saw the light. I was thinking about you today. I don't know if you saw Wildbeard's latest video. Um, at the end, hey, horn dog. We got one other person. I don't know who they are. This is much better. I'm doing it vertical instead of horizontal. And that was the problem. Now the chats stay on. I can read all your chats. And really, you don't need the whole view anyway. What do we got? More espresso, less depresso. I love it. Time to time, hammer down. What's up? Going on, Jay? How are you? Waiting on a load in Stockton, California. Well, at least I hope the weather's good over in Stockton. Weather's improving over here. I got away from the nonsense weather in Pennsylvania. I don't think I did a live. Man, yesterday was crazy. We'll talk about that. Hold on. Ranger, the German Shepherd dog. Been watching your video lately, Glenn. Start training in Virginia Beach next month. All right, great. Sunny out. I'm sure it is. I love California for that reason. I just don't like the people who live there. Or their government, I should say, because I got a lot of friends in California. JTE Eclipse. JT Eclipse, yo, got your CDL gonna start within the next few days? Congratulations, bro. Congrats. Yeah. You watched to the end, I saw the light? How you doing? Spoke with Western today. Any thoughts? JM, you spoke with Western. Why do you want to go to Western Express? Now, I'm not saying don't come to Western Express. I'm just asking why Western Express? Do you have anything on your abstract? Do you have a criminal record or anything that would keep you from getting a job anywhere else? How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. JT Eclipse, you should be out at Outback. That's what I did the day I passed my CDL. I went to Outback, got a steak. I'm at tonight. Wow, we got 38 people in the house. Start hitting that like button, folks. Come on, hit that like button. It helps out a lot. I am at one of my favorite truck stops. Now I swore last time I was here I would never come here again because the manager at this truck stop yelled at me like I was a child, and I don't like that. But you know what? I've always been happy here since my trainer showed me this place when I was training. And I've come here 5 times. I've always had a very nice stay. I feel like there's great vibes here. I'm a vibe person. It's not your normal truck stop. They sell Pilot gas, but it's more like a mom and pop truck stop. It's very unique, very interesting. And it's a little safe haven in the middle of nowhere. And I like that about this spot. So when a guy yelled at me, I got mad, but then I realized his only authority is running this truck stop. And people like that act like that because they have no control over their life in other aspects. And when they feel powerless, they exert their power in any way that they can. And I feel that that's what my dude was doing. So I pray for him instead. Instead of getting mad, I pray for him because he's got a great truck stop here. And I enjoy coming here whenever I have to get stuck up in New England. This is my go-to place. I drove 70 miles empty today, maybe 80 miles empty today to get here because my drop is 25 miles from here. I don't even think it's 25 miles. I think my drop is not 25 miles from here. It's not far. Not my drop, excuse me. My pickup. I have a pickup. Look like I hit the gym? No. Bob Ross. Man, I wish I had Bob Ross's, you know. Brendan, what's going on? Johnny Phillips, what's up? You didn't miss much. I just started. Okay, Ranger, the German Shepherd dog. No, I haven't been hitting the gym. I used to be jacked right before the pandy started. I was big. I make no excuses that I was on performance enhancing compounds. I won't talk about it because, giving medical advice on YouTube is a no-no. But I have my opinion on that. And I had my own mental illnesses most of my life since childhood about that. So going to the gym and being jacked was a big thing. Then I had to have surgery because I got a hernia. That had more to do with work than anything else. Working construction, I had messed myself up and I had to have hernia surgery. I was out of the gym for 6 months. And then the pandy happened, and there was no going back to the gym. And 250 pounds of big dude turned into big dude, if you know what I mean. Semper MFN Phi. What is going on? You saw the light. I'm working, so I'll be in and out. I'll catch up later. Blessings, brother. Thank you. I saw the light. Glenn, I love the channel. Thanks a lot, PA native. Man, I want to drive a semi soon. Soon enough, you will, and then you'll wish you weren't. I'm just teasing. You know, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. I've been yapping away on the CB with people a lot more. We all go through ups and downs. I'm jacked now. Just don't want to lose it once you get into trucking. Well, I mean, it is what it is. You're going to be tired. That's for sure. Alan Murphy, how are you? All right. Man, I got a lot to talk about today. A lot to talk about. And I've got time to kill because I'm at this truck stop for at least 24 hours. I called to try to see if I could show up at 04 to make my pickup because I've done that before at this spot. And the kid who answered the phone, who's doing shipping today, said, no, when your appointment is at 12:30 and you can show up at like maybe 11, but your appointment's at 12:30. So you can't come here at 4 in the morning, man. And I was like, all right, dude. And you know what? This doesn't drop till Monday because where I'm bringing it to is closed for the weekend. And it's only like 400 miles in PA. So, I mean, that's a one-day run. And I have 3 days to get it there. So it is what it is. You just got your CDL. You got to find a trucking job. All right. You're going OTR, right? Because I think you could try to find a local. I don't know where you live. But I know where I live, you're not getting local unless you've worked OTR. What's up, good guy Glenn? Hillbilly Trucking in the house. Johnny Phillips. It's a mental tired, not a physical. When you sleep hard. Oh yeah, dude, that's no joke. But I also get when I first started, I got physically tired from wrangling the truck on the mountains because I was white knuckling it so much. But now, not so much. I spoke with a guy that partners with FedEx, and he told me with a month experience, spoke with Western. You think I should just go to get my foot in the door? Hey, GGG, glad I found your channel. Skateboarder heading to Portland, Oregon, shut down. Wow, that's crazy. 75-mile-an-hour winds. I'll talk about that too. I got caught in the wind yesterday. Nothing like that. 30, 40-mile-an-hour winds were scary enough. I couldn't imagine 75. All right. Who just said, okay, JM, don't come to Western if you plan on leaving here in a month. because Western will tie you up in a contract. Depending on what kind of contract they sign you up for, 3 months, 6 months, or a year. They just pick however they choose. Some guys don't get any contract. The problem is you won't know you signed a contract until you try to leave. And here's why. They make you sign so much stuff, DocuSign, on a tablet, that you don't get a chance to read it because they're hurrying you along to do your DOT physical that day, to go out and drive with the trainer who's going to do your driving eval. So they basically Shanghai you into a contract. And then if you try to leave before the contract is up, they will either charge you $2,500 to get out of it or make you come back and finish out your contract. 1 year of a concrete truck driving. I'm not 21 yet, so probably gravel tandem driving. That's cool. Used to be a reefer driver, only drove at night, OTR. Johnny, God bless you. Sending love from New Mexico. Oh, nice, dude. I would move to New Mexico in a heartbeat. New Mexico or Arizona. That's like the plan for Good Guy Glenn. I want to be in the desert. I always have been since I've been there. Once I went to the desert the first time, I fell in love with it. And it's just awesome there. I really feel in tune with nature and with God there. 39 likes. You got it, Hillbilly Truckin'. 47. There's 47 people in here. Let's start hitting that like button, folks. Yeah, I wouldn't come to Western unless you knew you weren't going to sign a contract. Honestly, Warner's got like 5 weeks of training minimum. I would go there. Western only gives you 2 weeks of training and they don't train you. They just run you as a team driver and they don't teach you nothing. And you got to figure it out on your own. Frank the Cat, what's up? Hillbilly Trucker, 64 now. Come visit New Mexico. It's beautiful. Plus free trucker burgers at Route 66. Nice. What's this? Mature decision. Unless you are a second chance candidate, never sign up with Western. It's not a mature decision. Yeah, we've all discussed why I went to Western. It's terrible. It's not, listen, I don't think it's the worst company. Yo. Here's why I don't think Western is the worst company. I do what I'm supposed to do, and they leave me alone. I got some chocolate in my beard. I don't eat Cheetos. Oh, that's a joke from when I was eating those Cheetos. Yeah, I'm not eating Cheetos today. What does happen? Brody, what's up? What does happen is Flatbed treated any better or worse than dry van? Flatbed is crazy, dude. We just had a flatbed driver put his flatbed in the ditch and didn't understand why he got fired and threw a tantrum like a child. He's 22 years old, so he basically is a child. So, yeah. He was coming down the mountains in West Virginia doing 70 in the rain and fog and went into the ditch. And the only reason why he didn't flip is because here's the mountain, here's the ditch. He got caught in the V, and it saved him because otherwise he would have flipped. And he literally had a tantrum that he got fired. And he said it was a BS rule. A BS rule that you crashed the truck? Man, you can't make this up. Can we see inside, outside your semi-truck? Well, I was cleaning because I am having company tomorrow. I didn't take my garbage out yet. From YouTube people, the worst I've seen, maybe Super Ego Western, is Mega Carrier, and they have similar issues to degree. Flatbed equals more stable sleep schedule. I wouldn't say that at all. At least not with Western Express. My sleep schedule is pretty stable because I make it stable. I run my clock the way I run my clock. I'm 50 years old. I'm not a kid. I'm not running myself ragged. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'd make more money if I did, but I know what I'm here to do, and I know what's acceptable for me, and I get it done. And I have a system, and I have a philosophy, and a lot of my drops are in the morning, so therefore I want to start at 03 in the morning, and I want to make my drop, pick up my next load, drive out some time, and get to the truck stop. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes you wind up driving late. You have family or just alone on OTR. I don't have family with me on OTR. Flatbed is a younger, diehard flatbedders can never stay clean. No, it's not a clean job. It's no joke. You're out in the rain. You're always dirty. It's a lot of responsibility being a flatbedder. Load securement is a big deal. I was driving today and saw a load. All his straps were flapping in the breeze like a flag, and I just got the hell away from him. His load was just laying there with gravity, keeping it on. Driving for Swift. Man, you guys are hammering me. I asked a recruiter about the contract, and she said right now it's just get you to orientation, so there's nothing yet. Listen, JM, don't believe one recruiter anywhere you go. They're all lying to you. PA native. Yeah, I mean, if you are in PA, go to Warner. They are right there in Bethlehem. Steve C., I am not a flatbed guy, but from what I see, you're dealing with you're not talking about just straps. You have a lot of chains, and shackles and stuff like that. The stuff is heavy. And it's heavy stuff. You're out in the weather. You're getting filthy. That load has got to be secure. Every time you stop, you have to re-cinch it and re-secure it as you're going down the road. It's a lot of responsibility, dude. It's just not something that I'm an older dude. I'm not doing it. Hi, everybody. Wow, Felipe, you're from Brazil. Recruiters tell you what you want to hear. Gets right, Johnny. God, you guys are killing me. This is so many questions. I want to answer as many as I can. Hey, brother, thank you for helping others and bringing them towards God. And I pray with you, brother, in the name of Jesus. Amen. God bless you, Kyle. And amen to you, I say, my brother. What's up, bud? Happy March. Yes. 20 on pump 5. Welcome aboard. Red Hermit. Okay. Where was I? Oh, boy. Look who it is. Miss Tasky. How's Minnesota? Is it snowing over there? Kim, can I call you out and tell people who you are? I don't know if you're still watching, but let me know if I could talk about you, because I'll respect your privacy if you don't want me to talk about you. People often ask me about my personal life because I tell you little bits and pieces, but I don't share everything because I told you my personal life isn't solely mine. 70 this weekend. Sure. So, Kim Tasky is probably one of my oldest friends. We've been friends since high school, and she is my ultimate bestie. I'll leave it at that. There's no life for Good Guy Glenn without Kim Tasky. Kim Tasky has always been there for Good Guy Glenn. And his heart, he loves Kim Tasky. Why do you sound like Peter Griffin? Peter Griffin? I wish I sounded like Peter Griffin. I'm up in the Peter Griffin territory, but I'm not. I'm from Jersey, dude. I don't know what you're talking about, Peter Griffin. That Boston accent, though, today when I dropped, they were all hitting me with it. Wicked pisser. Yep. East Coast, baby. Wow. Say hello to... All right, Justin, what's going on? Sue? Who's Sue? Man, I got derailed. We got 69 people in the house. Start hitting that like button, please. It helps. Trevor Phillip type vibes. Trevor Phillips type vibes. Don't know who that is. Sorry. Anyway. So, I came here. I drove specifically to this truck stop. I'm stuck here for 24 hours until tomorrow when I go pick up this load down the road. And it's paper. It's going to be heavy. But with the wind lately, it's fine. Jarrett's your real name? Okay. Thanks, Dominic. So, there's a lot of talk right now about truckers because of the nonsense that was going on with this trucker boycott. Folks, I'm going to tell you right now, there's no trucker boycott of New York City. We've always boycotted New York City because no one wants to deliver there. It's terrible. But, there's no organized... What's going on, Rebecca Towns? There's no organized boycott, folks. It was pretty much all made up. So it was pretty much all made up. That guy, I don't even remember what they called him. Trucker Larry or whatever with the sunglasses, that clown, the Trump guy. And I'm not saying anything bad about Trump, you know, quite honestly, it's between him or Kennedy that I'm going to vote for. But there was never any, that was never a thing. It was like, but Fox News took that story and ran with it. So they're no better than CNN. If you're watching your news on cable news networks, you're just doing yourself a disservice because they're doing nothing but lying to you. And they're trying to divide us further than we're already divided. And it's not necessary. So yeah, I gotta drive through New York tomorrow. One-eyed Jack. Yeah, we're not getting totally into politics. It was just a matter of I was talking about the trucker protest and how it's pretty much a scam. Brandon Lee, what's going on? I saw the light. You'd vote for Trump all the way. I hear you, Brandon. Raider Nation! Raider Nation! Brent Beers! That's right. Hail the nation, baby. Uh, so I picked up yesterday. I was in South Bend, Indiana. I showed up there 72 degrees and sunny. And when I went to sleep at the Walmart that I was delivering to, I woke up, it was 32 degrees, the wind was howling, and it was snowing. It's terrible to wake up like that after going to bed to 70 degrees. Then I had to drive empty from South Bend, Indiana to Dunkirk, Indiana, down by the Tennessee border, through that wind and snow. That wind was howling, blowing my trailer all over the place. And then most of the trip wound up being down those farm roads. And because I was in between interstates. It was terrible. Then I picked up, apparently the truck was full of beer and I was heavy, but the trailer was still blowing all over the place. I got on the interstate going north, and the wind was just blowing out of the west, hitting me, in the trailer. I drove out to Sandusky, Ohio, and then I pulled over at a Love's, and that was it. I shut down at the Love's. Buddy Moore? I'm local with Buddy Moore right now. Okay. What do you do with Buddy Moore? I lost connection. What did you didn't miss much, Hillbilly Trucking. I'm just talking and I'm all over the place right here. North Dakota, you guys got some wind in North Dakota, I think. I'm trying to stay stable. I'm just getting a lot of there he is. What's going on, Semper Tyrannis? I can never say. I can never pronounce the Latin. Anyway. Yeah, I drove in that wind. Yeah, I love Vegas. Oh, you haul for Michelin? I once in a while I'll haul Goodyear tires. Horn dog. What's up, swag machine? Landon? What's up, Landon? Man, Phoenix. I almost moved to Phoenix. My cousin ruined that for me. She wanted me to move like right next to her. Wasn't doing it. Anyway. So then I shut down in Sandusky. I woke up the next day. I ran out my clock. I stopped in Newburgh, New York. Got a shower in Newburgh. 2 hours to this drop today. I drove out the rest of the drive from Newburgh, New York, down 84 to Massachusetts, dropped, got another assignment here over in Connecticut, and I knew that I couldn't pick up till tomorrow. I got paid layover pay, and I came to this truck stop because it's my favorite truck stop, and it's right down the road from my pickup tomorrow. So that's the story, Maury. Birmingham. I had a breakdown in Birmingham. I look very Jewish. Yeah, I'm super Jewish. All my talk about Jesus. Super Jewish. What do you look like, James? Anyway. Kim Tasky, are you still in the house? Rob Walker, I look Jewish. Jewish. Okay, that's good. Rabbi Glenn. We'll go with it. You're driving and you're watching me on live? You should have called me on the phone. Kim Tasky, ladies and gentlemen. I look very Jersey. I don't really look very Jersey. If I chose Jersey, I'd be wearing an Affliction t-shirt. I'd have like a high and tight haircut with hair gel in it. And I'd have a live, love, whatever, or you only live once tattoo that I got at Seaside. And I'd be like, hey, oh, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's half my cousins, by the way. Why do I vape? Why do I vape? Because I chewed tobacco for years and I stopped. So now I vape. Any other questions? Vaping is way better for you than dipping Copenhagen. I can assure you that. 100%. Copenhagen Wintergreen. I'm not going to entertain any of the anti-Semitic shenanigans on here, so you're just going to get ignored. You obviously don't know the channel, don't know like what's going on, so whatever, dude. I'm a company driver. Why did I... Western Express. Why did I was raised Catholic too. I mean, seriously, Patrick, right? Vaping is the shit. Man, this is crazy. All right. Why did I go to Western Express? I came to Western Express because I went to a school that was affiliated with Warner. I had an incident in my private vehicle, no tickets issued, not reportable, but I was honest with Warner, and Warner told me to kick rocks. And they made it seem like my career was over with a CDL, and I went to Western Express. And then after I was at Western, I got a lot of calls from everyone else who wanted me. But I had already committed to doing orientation with Western, and the rest is history. I'm here at Western Express. Solitary Soldier, I've already answered this question. Why, Jim, why am I sitting at a truck stop? I I don't think I would work for Prime, no. I don't want to like be 70 years old before I get out of my trainer's truck. The pay at Western Express is the same as just about everywhere else. I mean, I've had several raises because I've been here for a little bit. I know why, because you're with Western Express. I still don't really understand. If you're going to drive a truck, you better get an hourly job. Sure, but you got to do OTR before you could go out and get yourself an hourly job. And OTR is not going to pay you hourly. I don't know any company paying OTR hourly. So anyway, I think DHL is going out of business. If I'm not mistaken, I think they already went out of business. Johnny on the flip side, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Stay focused on safety and you'll have a great career, definitely. You trained for, 50,000 miles. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same thing, and they have you committed to doing all these miles, and then you wind up in the truck, 6 months with your trainer? And that's a good way to just that's just a good way to have incidences happen. Rob, you drive over in Scotland? Yeah, I saw the light. I see that. I'm taking care of some of it. I talked about that over phonics. I talked about that earlier. About the kid Western that ditched his truck in West Virginia in the ditch. He put his truck in the ditch, threw a tantrum about it, and couldn't figure out why he got fired. Any of you all who missed that. Solitary Soldier, good to see you as well. I don't know. I heard that the DHL was going out of business. I don't know where in West Virginia it happened. I was born to be a lineman. Was that one of his quotes? I don't know what kind of work Western has out in California. I know that they do. I met a driver from the California terminal the other day. His name was Red. He was a pretty cool dude. Typical California guy, though. Man, this is let's see what we can do here. Got to fix this up a little bit. But What's up, Swag Machine? You smoke real tobacco. Yeah, I used to too. But I'm going to tell you something, Rob, and this might be a conspiracy theory, but I think they put stuff in our cigarettes over here to kill us. I really do, because my friends all over the world smoke, and they don't seem to get as sick as we get sick. Swag Machine, I'm all right. You know, just another day in the life, baby. Just doing it. Okay, back to trucking. You know, we talked earlier about that cat, and it's getting cold in the truck. I'm going to have to start it. Bear with me for a second. All right, folks. Give me 2 seconds. I have to go start my inverter. It's what's beeping. Shoot. All right, we're back. All right, truck is running. The inverter is back on. I had the truck off all afternoon. Refrigerator's running. Lights are on. You know, it's just draining the battery. And I didn't run the truck. It's my fault. Man, this is a mess tonight, huh? Got so many trolls up in here. I guess for the weekend, Mommy and Daddy give the kiddies their tablets. Have I been sitting all day? So, okay, I guess I'll reiterate. I had one hell of a week. A lot of miles this week. Long hauls. So I was happy about that. This last one I did was 800 and change. I dropped this morning, and then I picked up one, but where it's going is closed this weekend. So I can't pick it up till tomorrow, and I can't deliver it till Monday. So what am I going to do? I boogied down to this truck stop that I like over in Connecticut, and I decided to hole up here until about noon tomorrow when I pick up. Johnny, on the flip side, I think I missed something. been stuck 300 with 300 APT only. So 300 miles. I don't understand phonics. Help me out. I'm a little slow. I gotta scroll back and see what's going on here. It seems to be super fat, super disgusting equals super trucker. Calm down, super trucker. Appointment times only. I hate that, man. I had that. That's what I got right now, and I'm not too happy about it. Super trucker. Johnny, on the flip side, the trolls are always hilarious. Yeah. All right. What time is it? It's 18:01. Bye, Sky Marie. You're getting canceled. There, I said your name. Man, this is too much work today. Usually we don't have these problems. Can't stay focused. HBD to Super Trucker? I don't even know what Super Trucker is. I feel like I'm late to some sort of party. Blue Hair Gang. Is that like some sort of like liberal thing? All right. Yeah, he's gone. Don't have to worry about him anymore. Oh, you won't be seeing him no more. Man, I had like a whole plan of things I was going to talk about, and they just totally got sidetracked out the window. Had some dinner tonight, some chicken and rice and beans. What's going on, Ryan? Good to see you. Trolls are trolls, dude. There's trolls everywhere. You know what? I'm not going to say that I never trolled. I think back in the day, I trolled. Not like that, though. Not stupid. I'm talking. I trolled a lot of political trolling back in the day when I used to like to get into those debates and debacles. Now I don't care. And here's why I don't care. Because I realized something. You want to go down this road? We'll go down this road. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you watch Fox News, doesn't matter if you watch CNN and MSNBC, you're the same. If you're too far into your camp and you're not willing to think clearly and freely, then that's a problem. Because what I do know is we have more in common than we have not in common. And the two different sides keep us warring together, warring with each other, while they, take us for a ride. And they're all in it together. You don't want to be in Pittsburgh. There's no place to bet down in Pittsburgh. I always try to stop an hour short of Pittsburgh so I can find a truck stop. I got stuck in Pittsburgh one night. I had COVID, and I was driving all day, and I got to the drop a day early. But luckily, they had a detention yard, so I stayed in the detention yard. So, we talked about the kid who almost flipped his truck. Yo, did anyone see that in Kentucky, that Cisco driver drove halfway off that bridge and they had to rescue him? I was just on that bridge the other day. That's some creepy stuff. Ryan, you're at the Youngstown Pilot? I was there yesterday morning, fueling up. That was my fuel solution. That place is terrible. Straight up terrible. Is it not? Van Man, if you're for real, then thanks a lot. The picture I saw, they had to send a guy down, like with rappelling gear and like harness him in and then lift him back onto the bridge. But the truck was dangling off the bridge. I wish I could pull up a photo of it and send it to y'all so you can see it. It's pretty crazy. He's definitely fired. Yeah, he's all right. They pulled him out of the truck. I think it was a day cab too, so it was a local guy. Yeah, I wonder what happened, man. Like, that's scary to think about. First of all, what was my dude doing in the left lane that he was hanging off the bridge like that? I mean, I wasn't there. I don't know. But you got to be careful, dude. You got to really keep your eye open for all that kind of nonsense, especially when you're crossing a bridge. I sent the picture to my buddy from Warner today, and he said, yeah, he probably had to answer that text. And I said, man, Lainey Wilson could be texting me, and I ain't answering it when I'm driving over bridges like that. Ryan, I'm at a truck stop at a Pilot. So I heard some stories from my friend Shannon, who I would Sharon, who I wish would show up, about driving over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. That's something that I'm not looking forward to doing. And if I ever do have to do it, it's never going to be empty. I won't drive that bridge empty. Yeah, I mean, he could blow a steer. No, I can't find any articles about that Georgia Center crash. So I saw the video that night or the next day of the actual crash, and then it disappeared online. And I was trying to show it to my buddy, and I can't find it again. So I think it's been scrubbed offline. How did that happen? How was that guy going that fast? Did you see the video? That dude was hauling through there. Terminated immediately. I know it's a long way down. I was on it maybe just a couple days ago. I was on it. It is a long way down. Medical emergency. I don't know. He was pulled out of the truck and he looked like he was conscious. But I mean, we weren't there. We don't know what happened. We just know that that dude was hanging off the bridge. Somehow his trailer was secure up on the bridge and his kingpin was holding on. Those kingpins are strong, boy. You ever watch those videos where those grain elevators pick up the truck, and I guess you're supposed to detach. You're supposed to detach the tractor from the trailer, but sometimes they don't, and it picks up the whole thing, and the tractor is hanging by the kingpin. Anyway, what at Cisco they told you that, Brent? Cisco, I hear, is hard to start working for. I don't know if I don't really know. I think my buddy works for Cisco. Ryan, that's what I'm saying. At least 75 miles an hour. But how do you do 75 miles an hour through a Love's parking lot? That's what I don't understand. How do you even get up to that speed in a tractor trailer? Mother Trucker did make a video on it. I gotta check out any updates on it. Laundry detergent jugs make the best. You're funny, dude. That's probably true. Holy cow, I never even thought about that. Yeah, dude was doing like 75, 80 miles an hour through the truck stop. Whacked that one truck, definitely killed that dude, because you see the way he whacked that sleeper right where the dude's head was. Well, you ain't wrong about that. About these new truck drivers. The problem is, and we discussed this in the past, is no one wants to be professional. They're all looking at it as an opportunity, and they're like, it is what it is. We've beat this one to the ground. The guy was sleeping. He never saw it coming. Maybe that's the best way to go. Yeah, but that's what's weird about that whole entire thing. The way he drove through there, that's not even negligence. Like, that's insanity. Like, I almost feel like that was either on purpose or there was some sort of emergency there. I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's funny. Easy, baby. Ugh. All right. Yeah, more espresso, less depresso. You got to be careful not to get hit at the truck stop, especially at night, especially early in the morning when you're going to brush your teeth before you roll out. If you roll out early like me, nobody's paying attention. A lot of people are tired. You just got to be careful. I don't try to avoid weekend dispatch. I try to get dispatched, but today my DM hooked me up with a load. It doesn't drop till Monday, but at least it kept me away from the weekend dispatch, which always sends me on cockamamie nonsense loads. So that's good. I'm going to have to go check that out, Phonics. Yeah, I think we're going to call it a night tonight. And yeah, you ain't kidding, Phonics. It's been hard tonight. There's a lot of just, I'm trying to scroll through and handle this. And it's just not like, it's not worth it tonight. But you know what I always say to y'all: stay safe, do your pre trip. Take your vitamins. Eat a banana and a yogurt every day. Drink plenty of water. Love God. Love your family. Get home safe. And we'll talk real soon.